Hello folks, thanks for clicking into this tutorial here. I'm going to show you how to sell more of your rooms for your hotel. And it's going to be a really simple tutorial, show you how to do that through Instagram and Facebook. So let's go and jump in. So what I'm going to show you first is the setup of the advert, like the copy, how much we're going to spend, who we're going to target. Then I'm going to show you the videos that we created to then show you that you could replicate them in your own way. And then I'm going to jump in and show you how to create the two ads. First of all, I'm going to show you how to get more calls to the business. Then the second part, I'm going to show you how to drive more traffic to your website. This is all really simple. So now I'm going to share my screen with you. So remember, guys, this is to sell rooms within the next, let me just get this up. This is to sell rooms within the next 60 to 90 days. To sell rooms in a shorter space of time, must check out my other tutorial for how to sell last minute rooms on Facebook and Instagram. It should be above this page if you're on my website. If not, you can find it on my YouTube channel. So let's talk about our audience first. Who are we targeting? On Facebook, we can target people who are in a relationship. So we're going to target couples and we're going to target people who are within driving distance of your hotel. So that 80 to 100 kilometer drive for you. So you're going to catch everyone within that destination or within that radius. Now, you might think, oh, I want to target people abroad and have them come in. You're not spending enough money on your adverts to do that there. You probably, if you're wanting to target people who are abroad to come to you, you probably want to be looking into your Google advertising, your advertising on your webs or on your flight websites, etc., and holiday websites like that. But for this is to get the low-lying fruit for people to come to your resort or your hotel for a staycation. And you'll be surprised how many people book within the 100 kilometers of your business. So what's our copy going to look like? We're keeping it nice and simple. You're going to have a landing page for all your packages. Remember, a lot of hotels will send people straight to the booking system and assume they know how to find the packages. So what I want you to do is have a web page on your website that has all your packages nicely laid out for your 1-day packages and another page for your 2-day packages. So we've got our CR 1-night packages from £99 per person, CR 2-night packages from £199 per person. And as well, we put in here our terms and conditions. And these are your favorite ones here, subject to availability and also prices based on 2 people sharing. Okay. These are going to be great for you to fill up those rooms within the next 60 to 90 days. As you see here in our headline, we're catching people's attention with the emotional call out, you and your partner deserve a staycation. And that's going to catch their attention because they're going to go, yeah, we do deserve a rest, we do deserve a relax in a spa. And it's also, they will be in a relationship, so there's a stronger chance they're going to be able to book 2 people into a room to fill up that occupancy. As you see, we're putting in as well where we're based. For this example, we're going to pretend that our hotel is in Manchester. Or we're going to have a second advert which remarkets to anybody that watches that video, and it's going to tell people what things you can do while you're here. Okay, so 5 things you can do while you're at our hotel. You could say things that are in the hotel, get massages, go for meals, things like that there, or you can expand and search TripAdvisor for the best experiences surrounding your hotel that you could send people on to further encourage them to come stay at your hotel for those longer staycations, your 2-3 nights. Okay, and then at the bottom, remember, you want to put this second advert, you still want to put in your links to your 2 landing pages with all your packages clearly laid out, because a lot of you guys are sending people straight to your booking system. Your booking systems are really hard to navigate. They're not very easy now. They're very functionally based in terms of their design. They want to get people booked in, but people are at the browsing process. Let's get them to a landing page. Let's make that landing page as attractive as possible, as engaging as possible. You could have videos on that landing page explaining each of the packages. I mean, these videos are very low cost to get made with local videographers, or even with your phones and getting local staff to talk about the packages that you have in place. Okay. Now the budget we're going to spend here, guys, we're going to spend £10 to £20 per day. I've worked with a lot of other hotels. They're spending way more than that, double, triple that there. But I know some of you guys be a bit worried about, how do I justify this to my operations manager and my general manager in terms of spend? We never really spend on Facebook and Instagram. Well, you're missing out. So how do you justify this? You say to them, look, if we make one or two bookings off the back of this, it's going to pay for itself. Okay, so let's jump in here and show you how to set up this advert. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our audience. Then after that there, we're going to then look at the videos that we've created, and I've already posted onto the wall, show you what they're like, and then we're going to go in and set up our advert. So how do you set up our audience? Here we go. Just jump into facebook.com/ads manager. Also, a lot of people ask me, how do I get emojis on your posts, and how do I make the bold text writing on them? I would go to, just type in heart emoji if you're looking for a type of an emoji. Type in emoji followed by that and copy and paste that this here into your post. Or if you're looking for like the bolded text in your copy, just type it in here. If you go, you and your partner deserve a staycation. Boom, there you go. There's loads of different, copy and paste these into your text. So what this is doing is turning this text into a symbol, which therefore looks bold when it's put onto Facebook or Instagram post. Now, let's jump into setting up our audience. So here we go. What I want you to do is go to facebook.com/ads manager. Next thing you want to do is you click on these three dots here, and we're going to create two types of audiences. One is our new customer audience, which is the people within 100 couples within 100K of the business. Kilometers of the business, and then the other one is tracking people that watched 3 or 10 seconds of the video. Click on audiences, and then we're going to click on create saved audience. As you see, this is very easily set up. If you guys don't have the time to do it, get in touch with us and we can set it up for you. And just while this is loading, I'm going to pause this recording. Great, folks. So now this page will appear on your screen. You probably don't have these audiences set up, so don't worry about those. Just ignore them. They're ones I've set up in the past. So click this blue button. Go to click there and click Saved Audience. From here, we're going to call this new local. Now we'll call this new staycation customers. Okay, and then we're going to type in the address of in this year, first of all, I'm going to set our location, but then going to set the age, and then we're going to go down and we're going to set the relationship stats. So instead of targeting the whole of the UK, we're just going to target Manchester, where this make-believe hotel for this example is going to be. We're going to up this here to, boom, there we've got 80 kilometers. We're going to target out there anyone in the UK or Ireland or America or wherever you're watching this, there's more than enough people within the UK of your business to get there. Now, if you're in a very rural part, if you scroll down here and this estimated audience size is under 100,000, what you want to do is drop pins in more densely populated areas where you know people come from to visit your location in the past. Click drop pin, drop it on top of that, and now you can make that bigger again, and it's targeting people within this much. And let's get this up over 100,000. So I'm going to take this away and stick to our rule of targeting 80 to 100K in terms of for people that can drive to your hotel. Now, you're maybe, again, you're probably thinking, I want people who are flying in here. But this isn't a platform to be advertising on to get people that are flying in. That's a very hard person to target on Facebook and Instagram. Theoretically, it might be possible, but in reality, you better spend your money on this. So what we're going to do is, in terms of the age, so what age do you go for? Who is the youngest person in your opinion and in your staff's opinion that comes to your resort and actually pays for an overnight stay? It's probably going to be 21. We're going to keep this up to 65. We're going to scroll down. We're going to click on our detailed targeting here, and we're going to target people. We're going to click on browse. We're going to click on demographics. We're going to click on relationship status. We're going to click on in a relationship. We're going to click on engage. We're going to click on married. So it's targeting people who are couples because they're in twos. There's a better chance that they'll be able to make a decision quicker than a single person coming to your resort. Again, I'm not saying don't target single people. I'm saying for this way, you're using your money you're getting your best bang for your buck, and it's going to be the highest conversion rate by targeting people who are already in a relationship to come to your spa for a retreat. So as you see here, there's 2.8 million to 3.3 million within 80k of Manchester and over the age of 21. Now, sometimes if you're a higher price point, I actually like to bump this up. I like to bump it up to, if you're higher price points, bump this here right up to, if you're looking for your higher ticket, if you're a higher ticket hotel and, £199 per person, I would maybe bump this up to like 28. So you've got your younger professionals in there and you're targeting on up there. So as you see, we've dropped that down to 2.4 to 2.9 million. If you're no more, don't worry. If this is sitting around 200 to 500,000, 150, 200 to and up, 250,000 and up, that's brilliant. 200,000 and up, that's more than enough people to get your advert going around and start getting returns on yours. And then after a year, you can start pushing your audience out wider and wider and wider once you've proven it's worked. Okay, so now we're happy with that. Click create saved audience. Really simple, folks. Again, if you don't have time, reach out to us. We will get these set up for you. And so now we've got our audience set up. One of them, we're going to set up our second audience, and that's called a custom audience. So custom audience allows us to track people who've watched the video. Do you know what? I'm going to jump in and show you the video. We made a little video. It's really easy. So here's some points when it comes to making your videos. Here's our video. Let's see here. As you see, it's a square video. I always say create it in a square video that's under 60 seconds because that means it's going to appear both on Facebook and Instagram. It's got a little bit of video. So get a professionally made video. Ask them, but the most important thing is to get it made in the square format and get them to add relax in Manchester. Okay, so you're letting people know at the very start where you're based. You're going to have your brand here. They're going to see you're based in Manchester here. They're going to see what you're offering here. Okay, so you get 2 nights spa retreat from £199 per person. Let's get these videos made, folks. It's really important. If you don't have video, what I would improve in this video is I would get local staff in there and someone at the beginning to say, hello, folks, like a very well-known person in your staff saying, hello, folks, we'd love you to come stay at our lovely hotel and spa here in Manchester on this special offer or this 2-night spa retreat offer. As you see, we've got 2-night spa retreat from £199 per person, includes meal, spa and breakfast. Guys, plug in what your offers in there as well. Remember, on our last minute offer, we keep it nice and stripped back so we can get people in the door and upsell when they're here. But in this one, we've got a bit more room to make a larger margin because people have got a longer decision-making process and more flexibility in when they book in. Oh, again, big important thing is as well, let's put in our time. Let's go in here. So just say for, this is available, we'll say, available for the next 2 months. So I'm just saying this I'm just saying that adding this. So what I want you to do is with yours, I want you to say, so say it's October. I want you to be saying available within the next 60 days. So whatever 68 days is from when you post. So available until 30th of November. Things out there. So it keeps people booking in until then, filling them spots up, filling them empty spots up as you go along. So available for the next, so for this example, we'll say 30th of, say, available to 1st of December, and then our Christmas adverts will be kicking in. So if you've watched the advert before or the tutorial before this, you've got your last minute. It's covering your first 30 days, your first 14 to 30 days. It's filling up people to get into there. That's short-term, short-term rooms that need filled, that short-term inventory at a lower cost. Then these ones, it's a higher ticket price. We're trying to get a longer stay booking, the average cost of customer up, and we're making sure that they can book in for the next 2 months on these here, okay? So it's a nice wee form that keeps working. Then we go see it. So as you see, we've got our videos here. Now we want to track anyone that watches these videos. What I'll be doing is we'll be advertising this video out to thousands of people every day through it with our budget, but we're going to track anyone that watches at least 3 seconds of it. And then we're going to remarket to them things they can do in the area. So if I scroll up, here's 5 things you can do while at our hotel. So you've got the spa there. Here you can show what's going on in your hotel, or you can show people as well what you can do outside of the hotel and plan, give them a bucket list, be experience-based. As long as the days where you just get people coming to your hotel just to taste, just for the dinner. Let's get more creative with our advertising. If we were doing these adverts for you, we would have this advert running, we'd have a remarketing advert of this video, we would have things to do, we'd have remarketing reviews of people, we'd have remarketing food that people can eat while at your hotel, all these different types of things. But for you guys, get these 2 going, you'll start seeing bookings come in, no problem. So as you see here, we've got 5 things to do at the hotel, in this Manchester hotel. The spa, you've got the Etihad tour, you've got the football match at Old Trafford, shopping centre at Trafford Centre, tour in Manchester, and we can sort all these upon your request. Here is the links to our packages. Click here, and you're going to get loads of people clicking through. So let's start tracking anyone that watches these videos. So remember, have the videos up on your wall before you do these, and then click on Create Audience, the audience pages, Create Audience. And instead of people, we're going to go to, instead of Saved Audience, we're going to go Custom Audience, and then we're going to come to Meta Socials and click Video. Click Next. From here, we're going to click on Type of Content. We're going to target people who watch at least 3 seconds. As soon as they're in there, now we can remarket to them like mad. You're going to find of all the sales you do, online, if you're not doing remarketing, like some of the hotels I work with, a lot of them, they make at least 50% of their sales off the back of remarketing. So if you think about it, because a lot of people will see your posts, will be interested, but just aren't ready to buy. And if you're not remarketing, following them around, they'll never come back to buy. Well, not the majority of them will never come back to buy, but because they were busy at the time. Whereas if we're following them around, eventually we will prove to them that they should come and stay. Okay, now we choose our video. Great, and you're going to go to up here. You're going to click on the here you're going to click and type in the name of your business page. You've got loads of different ones. So my lovely hotel and spas here. So we're going to click here on the video. We're going to push out the most. This is our big promo video saying, come stay in Manchester for £199 per person. Click there, and we're going to scroll down and click confirm. We're going to give this a name. We're going to call this watched promo video, or watch promo video, and then promo video offer. Okay, so now we're going to click create audience. Oh, we're going to keep these in our retention. Let's keep them for 180 days. The answer to this, how long you keep your retention, is ask your booking company, how long does it take somebody from clicking on our website to start to when they buy? What's the average? You'll actually find it's usually between about 50 to 60 days. So that's what we'll do. We'll change that to 60 days. We'll keep them in the audience, and we'll click create audience. And done. So now we've got our advert, we've got our video set up, we've got our copy created, we've got our audiences made. Now it's time to set up the adverts. It's really simple, okay? So what we're going to do is we'll go to the page. So I'm going to do these in 2 different ways. The first one I'm going to do is for you guys that want to get calls to the business. Let's go here. No, we're just going to do it all, we'll do all these the exact same. So, because we have people, this is the thing, people always think that I want everyone to book on my website, but not everyone wants to book on your website. People like to call you as well, and people like to book over the phone, and people like to book on the website. So we've given them the option already to book on the website. They can click here or they can click here. Let's add a call now button, because you'll be surprised how many people just, as it comes up, boom, click a call, want to talk to this person. Okay, and so what you want to do is find the main video that we want to be promoting, which is this one here, and we're going to click boost post. A lot of people will tell you don't click Boost Post. When we create our adverts, we would go into the ads manager and we do a little bit more sophistication, which gets us those extra gains. But for you, if you're doing this in-house, let's keep it simple, let's keep it fast. You guys aren't going to be able to set it up to the same level as us. We're getting you to that 80%. You're getting 80% of the results of what we would get if you do it like this. But if you don't have time, reach out to us and we'll set it up. So we're going to go Boost This Post. It's going to be super easy. We're going to change this button now. We're going to change it to the Call Now button. This is so underrated, this button. It's going to give us our phone number underneath it. Now we select our audience, and this is going to be new staycation customers, or look, we go custom audiences. There's all our custom audiences we've set up in the past, but we're going to target new staycation. That was our saved audience we created at the start. That's our people with an 80 to 100K of the business. We're in a relationship. Now, how much are we spending? Over 30 days, we're going to spend, for this example, we're going to spend £20 per day. You can spend 10. Highly recommend you bump that up to 20, but if you want to get started, start with 10, prove it works for the first month, then bump it up again, then to 20, because you're going to see bookings go up through the roof after this. So £20 we're going to spend. So I'm going to spend £15 per day of that on my new traffic. So this audience, I'm going to spend £5 per day of that on my audiences, on people that have watched the video as well. So that's our remarketing budget. So it's £15 a day on this. So 15 times 30 is £450 on this ad. So make sure your duration's here. Your days is at 30 days. And then we're going to change this to 450. Now, look at the reach we are getting for £450. Let's look at, you're probably thinking, what am I getting for that, Peter? In our audience, which is within 180K of Manchester, people who are in a relationship over the age of 28, we're reaching 6.5 thousand people every day with this great offer. So they're going to have the option to ring you. They're going to have the option to click and call your business, or click and visit your packages for 1 day or 2 days. And we're also tracking them. So every one of these bonds that watches our video for more than 3 seconds is going to track. And as you see here, you maybe don't wonder, why is it 2.2 to 6.5? If you invest in your content, make it really good, like a promotional video, professionally shot, it's for digital, it's for social. It's not a TV advert brought online or used online. It's in its square shape. It catches people's attention. Basically, people stop on it. You're going to get upwards of this. If they don't stop on it, it's boring. You're going to get 2.2 thousand minimum. Now, how do you do that? Get local people. How do you get it up? Get local people in it and get them talking in it, and invest in like a promotional video to get it done correctly. And you're going to see big time results. And then once you're happy with that, so we're going to reach that every day for 30 days on our video. Okay. And you're going to see great results off the back. Click Boost Post now, and that's you done. Now we're going to move on to the second advert we're going to create, and that is going to be to get people, or to remarket to people that have watched 3 seconds of the video. So how do we do that there? Let's go to our ads manager. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to meet you over in the facebook.com/ads manager. Okay, folks, this is one of our ads accounts. So if you go to facebook.com/ads manager, we're going to create a remarketing ad. We do this by clicking this green button. If you're not on this page, you're on a different landing page, you should still be able to see this button here. Click on this button here on the left-hand side where you see my cursor. Now, what I want you to do is click the green button here called Create. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select our goal. And our goal is going to be get more traffic to the website. For remarketing ads, we're going to get more traffic to the website. And what we want to do is give this a name just for admin purposes, so we can see which ad it is here along the left-hand side in our ads manager. We'll go RM, which is just short for remarketing. Things to do video, £5 per day. Again, guys, if we were doing this for you, we would have multiple things like we would have multiple remarket adverts running. We'd maybe have book within, use promo code 10% to get 10% off if you book within 24 hours. You might have another advert advertising another USP, like did you know we have dog kennels you can bring here. Loads of different things which give you those percentages that make warm and warm and warm that lead up to the eventually book. £5 per day. And then I'm just going to copy and paste this into our ad set name to save us some time and our create ad. Okay, so click continue. Okay, guys, great. You're going to be at this page now. It's really simple to do. Let's just jump right through it. Okay, so our daily budget, I'm going to change this here to £5. Okay, just like we said, we're spending £5 per day. Look, if you don't have the budget for all this here, just bring it down. At least be spending £1 per day on your remarketing. But remember, guys, this works. Stop spending your money on your newspapers, you know, your newspaper ads, your magazine ads, your billboards, all that there. If you're spending it on that or your TV campaigns, shift it into this ASAP. Okay, so we're going to hit next. Down the bottom right corner, it's going to bring us to the part where we decide what audience we want to hit. So we'll scroll here and we'll click on end date. We're going to run this just for 30 days. Now my ads manager is quite slow because the connection where I'm at. You might find this too, okay? So just scroll on down, everything's, so we're spending £5 per day. We're getting clicks through to the website. We're going to not create a new audience. We're going to click here and you're going to see on our custom audiences, little bar here, click here and you'll see all your saved audiences here. You're going to see your custom audiences saved here. I got loads as you see. We'll change that to watch promo video, which we set up minutes ago. Scroll on down, keep everything the same because it's all narrowed down within the people who watch the video. I recommend as well, guys, embed these videos onto your website because it's tracking, then you're catching more people, you're tracking more people who watch the video from the website source. But for this here, click next and we're almost ready to go. Now we just need to select the advert that we want to run it from, or the post that we want to run the advert on. So we click use existing post. Now, if you can't afford, this works well. If you can't afford big promotional video made, I would say a professional and put it out in your, put it out on your own Facebook saying, looking for a young videographer, looking for experience. These people are worth investing in. As you see here, my lovely spa, connect your Instagram page if you have one. Just click there, fill in your details to log in. We don't have one for this account. This is just a fake account. So what we're going to do is we're not going to use this. We're not going to remarket that. We would remarket that, but we've also got a more creative style of remarket where we're showing people things they can do if they come and book one of our fantastic 1 or 2 night packages for within the next 60 days. Now we're going to add a button and we're going to change this to book now. I see there's loads of different ones here. Let me just find it. There's book now. Okay, now type in our fake website name, mylovelyhotel.com. Make sure it's going to a landing page with all your packages on it and improve that. Don't be lazy with that page. Make that page, and that's your front. That is going to be, that's your, that's the front of your shop when people come to it. Don't send them straight to the online booking system because you're going to find people are going to go, oh, I'm not ready to book them away. Whereas get them on that page, show them the photography, the videos, all the different things about your hotel that'll encourage them to come and stay. So, offers, I'm going to say it, maybe it says offers one day. Maybe that's the URL for it. This is just for an example. Okay. And that is us. So now that's up and running. All you got to do is click publish. So once you click publish, in the next 1 to 2 hours, you're going to get your ads accepted. This won't get accepted because it's pointing people to a fake website. And just going to stop sharing. There you are. So folks, that's how to set up your advert for getting more 1 and 2 night stays within the next 60 to 90 days. Works fantastic. Stick with this for 90 days. You're going to see returns. One thing I'll point out is that we run that for 30 days at a time. You'll probably find that you get most of your results in the first 14 to 21 days. and then you'll see a drop off. What that's called is advert fatigue. And so just kind of have an idea of yourselves when you sort of feel the drop off was. Say, Pete, I know you recommend it 30 days there, but we're seeing loads of bookings coming in the first 12 and then it drops off. So then just adjust your adverts. So instead of creating these every 30 days, create them every 12 days, and you're going to get that same bang, but the same budgets per days. Everything's proportional, and you're going to get an even better bang for your buck. You're not going to suffer that advert fatigue. This is going to get you up and running. Again, guys, Peter McNichol here. If you don't have time to do this yourselves, get in touch with us. We'll get it set up for you. We've loads of experience doing this here. You can see it's exactly what we're going to do with a little bit more magic sauce on it as well. A little more time we'll be able to give to it, a little bit more experience, less chance of any mistakes or errors happening too. But hopefully this has gained some trust from you. And again, if you're looking more reviews as well for your business, look at our product Hover Hubs to get you more reviews as well. But I hope you've enjoyed this here. This definitely works. Please do it. Please pass it on to someone who you think it would work for. And please get in touch if you'd like us to do it for you. Bye-bye.